Okay. Hello, everybody.
Alright, so we got a new thing for the music this time, so please let us know if it's like blasting. Oh, we're doing, Mr. Sound says, what are we doing today?
Turnip Town Part 2.
Turnip Town Part 2. We're coming back to the mod we started last time, and we're going to try to
make progress.
A
little progress.
Yeah.
Hopefully a lot of progress, but probably
we're going to spend the whole time searching for one file. Like, okay.
Well, that's our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Let's see.
How's everybody doing today? Hello, Bruno.
Down.
Hello, Block Cabin. El Guerrero.
Who?
Mr. Sound.
Nice. Do let us know if the music is too loud or too quiet. We're trying something new.
Hello, Rahalzes. And Spooky VGA.
Alright, let's see where we left off here.
Okay. Oh, the sound's good? Nice. Yeah, there's no turnip emojis, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's the closest I could get.
Why is the engineer hurt?
I wasn't me, man. I just started this. Okay, make some turnips.
Hello, Joker Girl.
Cool. So, right. Oh, interesting. This is not
Deployed.
Okay. So what we want to do here is make a little tower defense game where you farm turnips to then spend them on turnip shooters. So we've got the engineer here that can make turnip shooters by only spending turnip baskets. And then we're going to try and increase the maximum number of turnip shooters and then spawn some goblins in. Let's see how far we get. Okay, there we go. So these zones are working.
Speed it up.
Oh yeah, speed it up.
This has the traditional growth rate or growth period.
Yeah, the growth period wasn't working last time. Okay, so let's try and get this deployed.
Okay. Does the
find results?
Does the so yeah, the carpenter test has a workbench. I think it's set out. We could always run the carpenter test, I think.
True.
Just see what happens.
Let's see, place item. It's doing this.
Cute little fox.
Well, we can just see the code for place item, which is inside Microworld.
Yeah.
Let's see, place item.
Creates the entity.
Place entity, options. Oh, options are passed. So is that the force iconic thing? Force iconic false? I bet
yeah, set that.
Let's try that. Let's try again. Okay.
Yay!
This is placed. And is it ours? Yeah. Okay, so the problem before was the requires placed engineer's workshop wasn't being set because it wasn't put in our inventory.
Yeah.
So the shortcut function that was in Microworld actually does that for us. So we decided to just call like place item.
Hello, Hyrule Symbol. How are you doing today?
Okay, let's see this. We can now. It would be nice if those things grew super fast.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, let's try doing that. So the growth period is set inside turnipcrop.json, and we're trying to overwrite it inside. This is going to happen again, like from last time. Yeah, we're trying to overwrite the turnipcrop.json.
Yeah. So what this is, this has a few fields. So growth period is the amount of time it takes to go between stages in like actual game time. So what we would like to do, I think it's set, the default is like 5.5 hours, which is like a little bit in game.
It's a pretty long time to wait for something to grow.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do...
I'm hungry now.
Yeah. Is override the growth period just so it transitions through those stages quicker.
Crop. What's it called? Turnip crop? Turnip? No, it's all crops, huh? Oh no, turnip crop. There it was. It's just called turnip crop.
Yep. Yeah, all of the...
Let's figure that out. Is that an alias? That's an alias, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe this is the problem. Oh, but then...
Yeah. Let's see how this... Well...
File, turnip... Oh, wait. No, that wasn't the problem. It's not in our junk.
Right.
Yeah. So the manifest is, for people who weren't here before, like the manifest is like an index of a mapping of aliases, which are names that we'll use in the code to refer to an asset or a resource, and their file location. And when we're making a mod, we've got a new folder and we put new resources or sort of additional resources in there, and then we can specify in the mods manifest like which aliases we want to override, which new aliases we want to introduce, and which aliases we want to sort of take and mix into, like apply on top of, you can think of it.
Mr. Sound, the new growth period is for this mod specifically. So
we're going to try 1 minute.
Yeah, so when you play with this mod, it'll be changed, but when you play with the game, it's actually going to be 5.5.
Yeah, that's staying the same.
Joker Girl, will the new building tool let you build houses against walls? So you'll be able to build against walls. You'd love to make mountainside villages. You mean just like a building, like right up against a wall?
Yeah, look at that. Oh, they grow so fast. Okay, maybe that's a little too fast.
Yeah, set it to
wait. Let's play normal speed though and see, because maybe we want to balance the game so you just play in like 1x mode.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Like, what if we say like, here, plant some more crops? Do it.
Hyrule Symbol, we're making a mod called Turnip Town. That's kind of a tower defense game where you start with farmers and an engineer. You build turnip shooters. That's it costs turnips, so it's just a like quick iteration loop to be able to like build a thing that fights enemies that we're going to be spawning.
Oh, I need a stockpile. Okay.
Yeah. Joker Girl. The new building tool actually has
a chest. Sorry.
Yeah. The new building tool has a really cool way of like determining what can be built. So it'll be pretty easy to be able to build things like right up against walls. We're still doing like exploratory prototypes on like what's going to be like allowed, because there is a certain amount of like there's kind of a battle between like freedom and making just like a CAD tool and like making something that empowers users to be able to create like a beautiful fantasy town. But within the code, it should be easy to be able to now like put a building right against some terrain, and the hard things will be able to figure it out.
Okay, it looks like I've got this working. Now we need to figure out the minimum, I guess, like upping the maximum for a level 0 engineer, or just like any engineer. So let's just take the job file and overwrite it. Okay, so each job in Stonehearth has a description JSON file. So description.json, and there's a bunch of stuff in here. And some of that are like perks that define like what you get as that job levels up. The perk for the engineer is to increase the maximum number of siege weapons. So we're just going to write a copy of this file for our mod inside our junk, new file.
Yeah, Joker Girl, actually some of the stuff I was working on a little bit ago was like adding support for like levels in the new build tool. So you're going to be able to build like multi-level buildings super easy. Chris is, I know, exploring like how walls will like intersect different levels, like if that's a possibility. So yeah, we're definitely like looking at that type of functionality.
This. Let's just remove. apply buff. No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
I'll just remove these like increase placeable because I'm just gonna make it max at level 0.
Okay.
It's this one. Placeable level 6. Okay. Wait, does that work? Clear perks. Perks. Apply buff. Demote. Remove buff. Okay. Great. This is our special modified engineer, so we're gonna call this the same thing.
Yeah, I certainly would love to see a lot more variety
with
the pets.
Okay.
I think it's mostly like a content problem and a like gameplay feature problem where we want to figure out like all of the gameplay interactions with animal companions before we just start churning out like more models and animations and stuff, because then if we like change how you'd interact with them on a gameplay level, we might have to like go back and redo all this content. Joker Girl, do you mean by sunken workshop, do you mean kind of like a basement?
Can you repeat the questions? Because I can't, because I'm not reading them.
Sorry.
Just so I know what's going on.
So, Joker Girl asked, she tried to make a home with a sunken workshop and a house on top.
Oh no! Not safe for stream! What's going on?
So I was just wondering if the sunken workshop was a basement.
Engineer
or intended to be a basement.
Invalid file path. Our junk. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Engineer description dot JSON. Why is this invalid?
Do pets cause happiness to their owners? So that the animal companion trait starts with a thought that says whether or not like they like save their pet, or if their pet saved them, and then it gives them a boost of happiness. But they can potentially, or we might have taken that out for gameplay reasons. We might have taken out, so if the pet dies, they were going to get a worse thought and take a harder hit to their happiness. But I think we removed that because pets are like not super smart right now, and it's kind of easy for them to die, unfortunately.
Maybe we should do this with a mix. Okay, the issue is that these files are relative, so they're looking for the engineer abilities. Mm-hmm. So let me just do this and see if it works.
Joker Girl says the sunken workshop was a half basement. Yeah, basements are something we definitely have to investigate. Like how the buildings interact with terrain is going to be an interesting thing.
Don't we already mine out the basement? Like not the basement,
we
but the
do
foundations?
one level.
Like one level for a foundation. Mm-hmm. So I guess you could always just mine it, but like, are you going to look into like automatically just mining all of the zones that intersect with terrain?
Yeah, that would be like one thing. Like if we want to support basements, like with just a quick tool, which I think we would want to do. It's something we still have to explore. But yeah, I think you would just set like an offset. What would the downsides to that be? I guess it would just like map directly onto the room that you're dragging. Yeah.
What? Why is this a dot? That might still work. Oh no, it's like one level deep. Oh, no. No.
So right now you're going in and you're trying to...
Yeah, fix this file.
Mm-hmm.
This is in Stonehearth jobs engineered, but this file makes it like relative to wherever this JSON was loaded from. So I need to go like ... up to from out of our junk,
right,
into our mod, then ... again, and then into Stonehearth.
Yep.
I wonder if I don't put file, it's just an absolute path, right? So if I just do this for all of them, like jobs engineer,
that should work.
I think.
I'm not positive
I'm
of
pretty
that,
sure
but
that
I
the
would
file thing is
suspect.
just like, hey, I want this to be relative. There we go.
We could look up our helpers for this stuff.
Let's try this, and if it breaks, then we'll try to spend 7 hours to figure it out. Or we'll just copy pasta like all of the engineer like folders into like, or try the mix-in thing.
Warp says curious to why edge of screen panning hasn't been implemented yet. You're in the process of doing that in a mod. By edge of Bruno says absolute password. I trust in him.
I trust in Bruno.
By edge of screen panning, do you mean to like the edge of the world, or?
Standard catalog. Where is that?
A lot of questions about like why has a particular thing, like especially related to cameras, like not been implemented yet, is usually like we never needed it. So sometimes like there's more functionality we could add to the cameras. Yeah.
Leave that one be for now.
Yeah, I don't quite know why it hasn't been implemented yet. I guess it's never really been requested. Would that be nice?
What? Sorry, I didn't know the question.
Edge of screen panning, where you move the mouse to the edge of the screen and it pans the camera.
Kind of like in an RTS?
Yeah.
I mean, I play a lot of RTSs where it worked well.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, we could always just we could look into adding that.
Yeah.
Just add it to the backlog. That's not a bad idea, Warp. Although if you do a mod first, that'd also be nice.
Does this break? Probably. Let's see. Stonehearth. Oh, what? No. I was editing the wrong file. No. It's fine. No, it's fine.
We moved the file.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
So what I can do is just copy that file, undo all my changes, and paste it back into our junk. Let's see here. Engineer.
Yeah,
Where's
Hyrule
so
symbol.
common is this? Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, don't worry about interjecting. Hyrule Symbol was saying that edge of screen panning might not have been implemented because the UI is like at the bottom of the screen. So like,
oh,
yeah. I guess if you could just always, preventing panning in one particular direction is not great. I guess, yeah.
Also, because our camera's not fixed at an angle.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're looking straight down at the thing, going to the edge of the screen like makes sense because like in an RTS you generally have like a isometric camera, or I guess the old ones do anyway.
Yeah.
And you could like move left and right. But then if you bring your camera like way down like this, like does edge of screen up like bring your camera up?
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, you have to.
Or does it edge of screen just mean like I press W?
Yeah,
I think probably that makes more sense.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point, Hyrule.
Whoops. Jobs common. Whoops. What did I do? Okay. Common. That's gonna work. I'm just gonna copy that. So.
Yeah, you could do that. You just want to make sure. So Bruno is suggesting that with the UI at the bottom of the screen, you like do not consider the UI and only consider like the last pixel, like whatever remaining pixels exist below the UI.
So you have to bring your mouse all the way past the UI. So
yeah, yeah. Hello, H says Jello. We're doing pretty good. How are you doing? Yeah, you'd want some buffer, I believe. Even Hyrule saying you'll still have a chance of overshooting the UI, like when you click a button. I think that's that's a valid thing. So you'd want some type of buffer, and then it's just like how much real estate is left. Oh, yeah.
That was a previous error.
Yeah, you'd want. Yeah, it's cold in here. You'd want some amount of buffer, and you probably would want it to be unified, like the distance at which it takes, where you have to move your mouse to on each edge would be what initiates the pan, because you don't want it to be like super specific on down, but then like really gracious on every other edge.
Okay, crafting these. I'm gonna place some. Yeah, turnip shooter.
Oh, placement limit 0 of 0.
But how? This we have. Maybe if we.
Hello, King Plasma Plasmodon.
Maybe it's because this didn't get fired, like the promotion.
Oh.
What level is this Hearthling? 1? Do they have the perks?
No, just level 0. Mr. Sound.
That's level 1 though. Oh, is that the problem? Because we put all of the perks into level 0?
Oh, that might. No, well.
Whoa, where'd the perks go? Oh, I just undid the change by pasting over. Awesome. Let's do that again.
Mr. Sound asks if edge planning is going to be implemented. Can we have an option to turn it off? Yeah, that would be valid. I don't think, just given like us all chatting, which is awesome, it seems like there might be some problems. I would be super interested in if Warp got to it and discovered an awesome way to do it. I wouldn't suspect it would be high. Like, we have a lot of stuff we're all kind of working on. So I wouldn't suspect edge of screen panning would be like implemented immediately, at least not without some type of an investigation on usability.
I mean, it's easy enough to put it in a user config too.
Yeah. Jesse Spy, Jesse Spy 2, where can you post a bug? If you go to, what is the actual address for our discourse?
What's your email again?
Oh, it's not.
Just send it to Justin.
No.
No, it's a discourse.
Discourse.stonehearth.net.
Yes.
If you just go to
Stonehearth.net.
Yeah, if you go to stonehearth.net and go to our forums, you can post a bug on there, and somebody will take a look at it. Thank you, Bruno. Discourse.stonehearth.net. Yeah.
Okay. Place. No! Harvest 1 time. Oh. Save that one for later. Just paste that in my document over here. Wait, no, that didn't copy. Weird.
Do we have a tentative official release date for the game yet?
I don't think so.
I also do not think so. I also don't want to encourage the Twitch channel to gamble. $20.30 is pretty generous. Time is a flat circle, Angelo.
Okay. Now can I build these?
Game crashes, and if not, no music. So Jesse Spy, I worked quite a bit on like our sound system. Are you using any type of?
Nice, it's working.
Awesome. Are you using any type of like headphone? Or
any USB device with a broken cable?
Yeah.
Looking at you, Bruno.
Yeah,
Okay.
flying robots that auto-feed Hearthlings turnips.
Yeah, even if they don't want turnips.
Yeah, turnip drone delivery.
Okay.
That could be a feature. That could be a mod for Turnip Town when we like put
After
this out
we
as
release
an actual
Turnip Town,
game.
yeah. Turnip Town. Okay. So we can farm turnips. We can place shooters. We've got maximum 9,001 shooters.
Very
turnip
nice.
shooters. And
What is the uses? I don't remember.
so you can shoot 15 times, and then it's broken, and the
Right,
engineer
and
has
then
to fix
the
it.
engineer has to, right?
So what's the cost for that? We should probably make the cost turnips.
I agree.
So let's figure that. Oh, actually, let's add some goblins.
Okay.
So
So we want to...
we need to start the game master.
Yep. So, we ran into this. Harvest one time. I wonder if if it has to do with our messing with the growth period.
Yeah, it's too fast. I can't handle it. It's really fast anyway. Let's just turn it down a little bit. That's an easy fix right there. Let's make it 2 minutes.
Sure.
No, I don't know. Half hour probably.
Yeah. Hello, Fada.
Oh, yeah, it's too long. I don't want to wait that long. 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see here. I need start game thing.
The Game Master service?
Yes. What is that? Stonehearth.gamemaster.
Yeah.
What's the test for that? Test.
Just type in game...
Settlement test.
Oh.
Mans test. Okay. Game master. Start. And
Yeah, no Pokemons yet, Bruno.
okay. Minigame world. Create some things. Place a fox. Make a population. I don't know what this pickup item thing is going to be doing here. I'm going to do that. Okay.
King Plasma of Plasmodon says, are we going to fix the cheat with fields by signal line dragging farms?
Oh, that's interesting. The one where if you do like one,
Oh.
because that would be a great optimization in this mod.
Yeah.
It's like you do like one line, and then you go in and you do another one, and you get a farm that's like twice as dense.
Yeah. It doesn't have the separation between the two.
Wait, or is it only in one direction? Oh no, that's twice as bad.
Oh.
No, it's the other direction, right? Where it's like this way, and then like that.
Let's take a look.
Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah. Is that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
See, it's like
Okay.
it's like a denser.
Yeah. Are we gonna fix that?
Probably. I don't think it's like a super high priority at this point. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot with farms I think I would like to see done. Like, farming is probably its own subject for a big
I was
rework.
talking with Richard about that. I think maybe everybody was at the time. We're talking about seasons and like how that could like play into like farming, because it's like, oh, it rains. And
Yeah.
then, and there's like a whole system that can like come into play there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it makes sense to like we want to fix this because we don't want players to feel like, oh, I have to draw one line at a time.
Yeah.
That's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. You always want to make sure you don't have like the optimal play of the game being something that's super boring, because then if players like play and they lose because they don't have enough food or whatever, they're like, well, if I just sat here and dragged like one across the whole map, like Jesse Spy, I'm not sure. Go ahead and just post to the Discord and I'll take a look at it.
Okay, so Game Master started. We got ambient threats. Got Goblin War. So, come on. Wait for day 2, trigger now. Generate daily threat, trigger now. Pack of wolves. Okay.
So is watering a thing you're going to add?
Maybe?
Yeah, we there's a lot of stuff we would like to add to farming, but we actually have to like sit down and do like come up one of our designers will have to come up with a design, or we'll have to like start a conversation. So what does the game master do?
Let's open up. Oh, wait, do we have shed set up here? Oh yeah, because Mally was on here, right?
Yeah. So we could
take a look at that. Oh, okay. So the wolves are over here. I don't know why they're not coming into town. Oh, we're gonna have to solve that.
Yeah. Well.
All right. So, that tree that you were just, should I say make run shed?
I think so.
Or is it gonna do some stuff?
It might.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. This is shed.
Encounter designer.
Move it off of the
the chat, right. So the encounter we're looking at before is this ambient threats encounter, and this is kind of a graphical representation of like the campaigns. Right?
Yeah. So it's like an overall arc that can contain like encounters that trigger off of certain things. Bruno suggests spawning stonelings because they will.
Thanks for the tip, Bruno. Okay. Wait for starting raiding parties. Generate random waiting party. So like, let's see. Click on this one. Type encounter. It's got some metadata here. Like the out edge is this line here, and it connects to this generator, and the generator can spawn these other like spawn along these out edges.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is like triggers 1. So the type is trigger 1, and that means it triggers one of these edges. And these edges, so like when it spawns, which is the delay of 18 plus 36 hours for some reason.
You gotta, I mean, you can't like conceive of numbers that big, so
yeah,
you just gotta.
Yeah, that's true. It will pick one of these, and these ones are guarded also on the difficulty. And they will trigger things which will eventually spawn enemies into the world.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want something this complicated.
No, we want something very simple.
We want something that's just like, hey, I'm going to generate
stonelings.
Just stonelings, and then every so often generate more stonelings.
Jesse Spy says misses the choose your starting items. Why was that changed? So it's kind of a decision for like usability of players, particularly new players, because when you start up the game and then you're asked to like kind of make these simple choices, like do you want to be ascendancy, do you want to be in the forest or the desert, then you get dropped into a shop with like all of these items. You have an amount of money, you don't know like how, if it's a lot of money or not, you don't know what particular items do. So the idea of the loadouts was to give players a choice to kind of customize their start, but it kind of like explains like what they can kind of expect from the early couple minutes, maybe hour of gameplay based off of that selection.
Ambient encounter, animal tests. So how do you want to go about this? We need to figure out where the game master is grabbing its initial encounter, right? So let's go to Stonehearth and see here. Mix-in services.
So Bongo says that they like I believe that they like the shop for replayability, and also like learning curve. As a Dwarf Fortress fan, I'm never gonna like throw shade on like a complicated system. It might be worth like having a feature where you could start with the shop. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, like
instead of the game was
before.
Yeah. So if people like want to be like my embarkment super custom, like
there's a button on the side that says actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend this money. Yeah, it's much easier for new players to go in with a loadout.
Exactly.
And just like get into the game. Like what? Like because if you've never played the game before, you're like, why would I buy this over that?
Yeah. Should I get all these baskets of food? Should I get a farmer's hoe, like.
But yeah, if you've been playing for a while, then.
Yeah, like Divinity make custom possible. Yeah, that's definitely. I think that's not a bad idea.
Script encounter, okay, so this is just the encounter like stuff, but where's all the data? Where's all the JSON files? Shop.
Spooky VGA says, I would love if QuickStart would come back because I didn't get to play Stonehearth when QuickStart was in the game.
I think QuickStart is still in the game. I don't know. Does it work? Because
I don't know.
If we let's see QuickStart. So it's an option that you can set in the user settings. I think. _start.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes, QuickStart.
There's all the translations of it.
Title screen. Title.
Quick start button.
Quick start.
Holy cow, refactor this is one of the code comments.
Title.
That's often a comment I leave above all of my code.
Action is quick start. So this button gets drawn when? Let's see. Quick start button. ID is quick start button. So in here, are we showing it?
We might.
If show in progress UI.
Huh. Oh.
Interesting.
So we had a this is UI we're working on.
Get config show in progress UI. So if I go to the user settings real quick.
Hyrule's talking about customizing equipment for soldiers. We were just talking about that today.
Let's find out if that's a thing still.
It's definitely something we will need in the future. Like if you're going to have different classes of items where there's some choice, like this is the fast weapon that doesn't do a lot of damage, and this is the slow weapon that does.
What is this doing?
Sorry, Hyrule. I don't think there's any info out right now. It's still kind of in the discussion stage as part of
Is Morgan watching?
Design proposal. Morgan, are you watching?
Validator expected 5 arguments, but received 4 inside game creation service. Okay, yeah. So since we've started validating the server calls in anticipation of multiplayer stuff, we have broken QuickStart, but that's not released yet. So QuickStart should probably still work.
If it's yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to show the in progress UI. So.
Let's see here. I'll do that. Back to Turnip Town.
Turnip Town.
Let's see. Description. So we don't need that anymore.
I left my heart in Turnip Town.
Settlement test. So we're starting the game master, but we want to. Okay, yeah. What I was looking for. What is like that? Yeah. Ambient threats.
Hey, Geester. Don't worry about missing the stream. It'll probably be up on YouTube at some point.
Yeah.
Who does that?
It's automatic.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so we got campaigns. Oh, so it's under GM. Oh, no wonder. So there's a GM index. So we should rename that to Game Master.
Yeah, I love our use of abbreviations sometimes.
Okay, so if we override this file with just our campaign, then we'll just be able to do the waves or whatever. I think we should basically duplicate the game events campaign and then just start from there.
Yeah, I agree.
Now let's do it. First things first. Overwrite this. Turnip Town.
My favorite.
Blah blah blah. Let's just say that's in our junk.
Oh, so did Warp's asking if they missed kind of a explanation of like what the Game Master service is.
So the Game Master service is kind of in charge of traversing that graph that we were showing before.
Yeah.
So if there's... is Shed still open, or did I close it? No.
I don't know.
So the graph of all the nodes, right, is sort of the... Oh yeah, click on like one of these.
Here, go ahead.
Game events. This is all of the nodes in this graph, but the Game Master starts at the top, and then based on the settings and the scripts that are run, like advances that. And this can be like on generate daily. The circles are the generators. It's like generate daily report. So delay 24 hours. So then every 24 hours trigger all of these out edges, and then happiness intro and daily report encounter will be triggered, and then this one says can start tests citizen cap check, and if you've reached the citizen cap, it will not start this encounter. Otherwise, it will run daily report script.lua, which is in here. And this is where you'll see that dialogue where it says, oh, you have this much net worth, you have this much food, can you get a new Hearthling or not?
Yeah, so the Game Master is just the brains of that traversal.
Game Master service. Let's initialize, get some save data, start, let's see, campaign manager, create controller, and yeah, start. Yeah, it's just, it traverses and figures that out. So we can actually show in the game.
We have
like
two sheds.
7 open.
Yeah.
Okay. In the game, if we click on the campaign browser, this is like the current state of, it's not all of the nodes, it's just all of the sort of active ones. So if we click on wait for day 2, we can trigger that now. And then these 2 nodes are fired. And then generate daily threat, trigger that now, trigger now. That was working like...
Hello, Renox.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, that did something. Very easy raids. But anyway, this normally is just the game goes forward based on whatever the generators or the timers or whatever inside the campaign are set to do. Oh, when they fail, they do not activate. Okay, thanks, Bruno. Let's continue with this. Close that. Turnip Town.
So back to creating the our basic like wave encounter.
Let's go to mods. Turnip Town. Our junk. We're just putting all of our junk in the same place. This is going to be terrible.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, our junk Turnip Town campaign, and now so we've got the. Oh, yeah. Whoa. We've got this
Formatting.
file, and we want to overwrite this file. Oh, I named this the wrong thing. Okay. GM index.
It happens.
I want to get some stonelings on the screen. Okay, save that. And let's open our manifest. So we have to do the same thing as before. We find the alias, going to override, which is going to be Stonehearth /GM index.json. It's going to be our junk, GM index.json. Great. So now let's just try that out. Oh wait, that's going to break because we need...
Oh,
we need Turnip Town.
Yes.
One. So we can copy this one. Do we want to copy ambient threats? No, we didn't want to copy ambient threats. We wanted to copy... Ah, so many things open. Okay.
Yeah. We gotta look in so many files.
Yep.
Try and figure out what the code's doing.
Campaigns. game events, arcs. Let's just copy all these files here.
Sounds good.
Wait. Mods, Turnip down, our junk.
Everything goes in here now. Oh, yeah, why was this machine doing this?
I don't know. It's taking forever to just paste files.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it goes.
Rename.
Yeah, Bruno points out that campaigns are hard because they're made from a lot of small pieces and there's so many files, like even in the smallest campaign. Yeah, that is something. It's tough because the campaigns, like that whole system is super powerful. So you can do like complicated stuff. You can have like all these triggers. But yeah, like you said, it makes simple stuff like super not intuitive, like everything you need to create to mess with.
So these are all relative, so that should work. So then I need to make the other one. So not this. Turnip town. Yeah, so not this. This needs to be here. So that points to the campaign, and then I need to open up and delete this file. This one is actually going to point to our junk / Turnip town. Okay. And then inside Turnip Town, we have the Turnip Town campaign, which is going to have Turnip Town arc, which is file arcs. Should we just like put that in the same location so all the other like links work?
Everything, yeah, we don't have to update everything.
This is, oh wait, arcs? Oh no, it works because it's relative to where this file is. Okay, cool. So then arcs is here. Trigger game events. And oh, that's fine. Well, fine.
People are asking for multiplayer. Do you have an update?
I have an update. I'm working on multiplayer.
Nice.
I'm actually working on the sort of multiplayer infrastructure stuff.
That'll be a while. Like,
yeah, but it's coming along. Like, I can have like two computers connect and can play together in Stonehearth. But there's still a lot of work to be done.
Right.
But I think by the time I'm done with like the infrastructure stuff, it'll basically be a blank slate because it'll be like the base game that you play a single player now, but two people can play at the same time. There won't be any like, because I'm not working on the game design side or like the sort of like what does it mean to play with two players kind of thing.
Yeah, you're not like going in right now and being like, oh, this is the permission structure of items and stuff like that. You're like, how do these two things connect? What happens if somebody drops? Like all the like, it's not like shiny stuff, but it's the stuff that's like needed.
Yeah, and like right now it's just like it works over the LAN.
Yeah.
Then now I want to work over the internet. Okay, next thing gonna do some like stun turn stuff.
Yeah.
Got to do nat traversal and like all this. Like we'll get there. Like, but yeah, there's stuff to do. Okay, we have all these encounters. I wonder, will Shed look at this? Let's find out.
Try, yeah.
Because I think I remember seeing the Raya's Children stuff in there. If we got Turnip Town.
Yeah, there's Raya's Children. So why
How
does
did
it?
Raya's Children get like loaded in here then?
What's under file? If you.
Oh, we didn't change our manifest yet.
Oh.
This is GM index. Yeah. So we want to overwrite this. Oh, it didn't? No, wait, we did change the manifest. Oh.
Huh.
That's fine. Let's just run the game and see. We should reload. It's like yelling at us because Turnip. All right, we'll not do that. We'll just continue working on the game because I think we're running out of time.
We have about 5 minutes.
Okay, let's see. We have this. We have campaign browser. No.
Oh no.
No, not this again.
That I often say that at my desk when
No!
code I've written, like, not this again.
Every time. Okay, so we've got this, but we... Yeah, okay. Let's see. Overrides. This thing. Stonehearth, GM index. Our junk GM index.
Is that where it is?
Our junk has GM index,
okay,
which does this. Which should...
File our junk.
Oh, okay. That's not going to work because that's relative.
Mm-hmm.
So that would work, but it shouldn't. What changed here? Okay. So maybe it's because this Game Master Start was being that's because when you load the module, it does Radiant in it, and then on initialize it might do something. Let's look at the Game Master service. So in initialize, what's it doing?
Campaign manager, contacts.
Enable. It's not starting anything.
Stonehearth GM index is remapped to our junk GM index.json.
Maybe
That's
we have
right.
to do the alias for this kind of thing.
Oh.
Let's figure it out. Manifest. Is Max on screen? Like before he was like, you guys took forever.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny. Yeah. Data. Okay. Well, let's try that.
Jesse Spy asks what inspired Stonehearth's creation. We'd actually have to ask Tom and Tony that.
Yeah.
I know that they just had been working a lot and they wanted to start a game company, and the kind of like community builder game appealed to them. Why? So yeah, have to ask Tom and Tony. Yeah.
Prefixed. Thank you, Bruno. Every time. Okay.
Yeah, it's like we didn't even see that it was like different.
It's like, what's this prefix? Oh, prefix. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. It does that.
I was like, he's telling people.
Yay! Thank you, Bruno.
Yeah, thanks, Bruno. I thought he was like telling people how to like ask their questions so we'd see it. I was like, oh yeah.
Okay, Turnip Town as a thing, trigger wait for 8 a.m. encounter, which, let's trigger now, does generate daily report. Great, and that's going to have a generator that does its thing. Wait to start resource check, trigger now. It will do a resource check encounter. Great, we don't have the resources, so it's not going to do it. So,
Game Master lib?
daily report script. Oh, that's fine. We're not
yeah.
going to use that. So now we need to just create a simple generator that will call a script. I don't know if we'll have time.
We have 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. So that means... let's see if Shed actually does the thing.
Oh, if Shed will see our...
No. No.
We'll have to file.
We'll have to look into why that is a file.
What is that?
Oh, change mod directory? Ooh.
Yeah, I wonder if this will...
Oh.
Okay.
Radiant.
Yep. Stonehearth. Source, data... You might need to do one up from it.
Oh.
I mean, it should see it since it sees Price Children.
Yeah. All right, let's not mess with that because we got 1 minute. So let's go. We'll ask and see. Ask Linda and see what she says because she knows. We've got our little campaign, Turnip Town encounters arc. So generate daily encounter, whatever. Let's see, wait to 8 a.m. encounter.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jesse was asking about who made the soundtrack, like how many people are on the team. It's like little under 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raj unfortunately doesn't work for us, but they did the soundtrack and it's really awesome.
Okay, so generate daily report. We're not going to want that. Wait, maybe not yet. Maybe later we'll want that.
Yeah,
right.
Could have something associated with it.
Wait to. Let's actually look at the one that like generates some ambient threats and copy that in. GM, DM, OM, awesome. Stonehearth data, mods, Stonehearth, GM.
Now it looks like it's 7.
No.
And we got a thing we have to run to.
Okay.
So.
Next time we can figure that out.
Yeah.
Whenever that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a third one just to keep working on some Turnip Town. I wonder who's scheduled for next.
Probably Mally.
Oh, true.
Could make Mally make the Turnip Town art.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's been Turnip Town. We made a little bit of progress. I feel we did a lot of question answering today and discussion about like screen panning and stuff like that, which is really awesome. But yeah, we're gonna head out. Jesse, thanks for the bug report. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
See you later.
Here, you do it.